So I just want to wait for a few more people to get on. I want to do kind of a river update. Hi, Alexa. Oh, I want to do a river update. Katniss is doing great. She's going to go in General Pop tomorrow. I don't know if she wants to give up her 2-bedroom apartment. Hi, Mom. Love you. Hi, baby girl. So we have a river update that I want to go over real quick. Oh, she's a baby girl. Oh, you got them 30 years. You do. Oh, you're my baby girl. Kisses. You're my baby girl. No, as soon as I touch her, she's going to grow down for a belly rub. She loves my singing. Right, baby girl? Right, baby girl? She loves her singer dancing, right? We love each other, right? Doesn't matter what, right? It's called unconditional love. I love everything about her, and she loves me. Oh, look at that. You're a baby. You're a baby. You are my baby girl. She's doing wonderful, though. She's doing great. Hi, Jean. You want to lay down? You want to lay down and give you belly rubs? Is that what you want? You want to lay down and give belly rubs? I'm going to do, so we're going to talk about river. Oh, thank you, Allie. We're going to talk about river. What? Oh, no. Oh, I know. What? Do you want to lay down? Go lay down. You want me to lay down with you? What do you want? Oh. You want to lay in my lap? You can't lay in my lap. You can't. Okay, you want to rub your belly? What do you want? You want to go in the other room? She's been loving going in with the others. She loves the 2-bedroom apartment right now. What do you want to do? You want to go in the other room? You want me to come over there? You want a pillow? What do you want? You want more pillows? Oh, you wanted more pillows? That's what you wanted, more pillows? I get you more pillows. She wanted more pillows. She wanted more pillows. So I'm just going to do like this whole live's going to be about River. And I might have to go again. We're waiting. Where are you going? Do you want to go in the other room? She's going to hang with her friends in the other room, I think. You want to go in there? Okay, let's go in there. Come on. That's what you want to do. You want me to go with you? Hold on. I think she wants to go in the other room. Do you want to come in here? Come on. She wants to go in the barn to hang out with everybody else, I think. Her family's over here. Everybody's all wet. It started pouring like crazy. So everybody's all wet. Cash, you want to come in here? You want to go in the barn? I feel like she wants to go in the barn. What do you want to do? I don't have anything. You're not getting any cookies. You want to go in the barn? Oh, did I say what? Did I say moist? What did I say? Did I say moist? She can go. She's gonna go at ISO. She's an ISO for arthritis right now, but we feel like we got that under control through medication, some supplements, and some other things. So she's doing really well. So she'll go back with everybody tomorrow. I did say moist. Some people. Okay, so we're gonna do a full. Do you want me to sit with you, honey? What do you want me to do? You want me to sit with you? You want me to sit with you? You want me to she wants me to sit with her. You want me to sit with you? You want me to sit with you? Is that what you want? You want me to sit with you while I do the river update? No? What do you want to do? Do you want to go? Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that? You farted, honey. She's got the worst gas I've ever met of anybody. Okay, I see it here. She wants to lay down. You want me to lay down with you? Or what do you want to do? So she's just laying down. So this is just basically going to be a river update. I'm waiting for a update from Petey. He had a full body CAT scan. We hope today. I was messaging with the doctor this morning. What? My good girl, you're a good girl. She's fully going to sleep. That was it. She wanted to get in the right spot. She's in the right spot. She is definitely a windy girl. There's no doubt. Okay, she wants belly rubs. This is what she wants. This is what she farted again. All right. Okay, so this is about River, and she just wants to get comfortable. This is all about her. This live turned about to be about her and and her getting in the spot. What is that? Hold on, I gotta pick. Okay, hold on, I gotta pick something. So this is gonna be about River. So I can use some. There's like an ingrown hair I'm trying to get. Hold on. I can use some assistance managing. Yeah, but not when you blow a hole in the wall over there. What is that, Cadmus? She has like a major ingrown hair. So, hi, Jess. I have another pig to send you, Jess. That's awesome. That's awesome, Anissa. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this freaking thing. So today's live is going to be about River and our decisions with River and the details about River's condition and, you know, realistically what we're hoping about River. And so that's what we're going to talk about. And so I just want, if everybody didn't get, I don't know what that is, honey. I'm trying to get it. You know, did everybody get an update about River on Patreon? So I'll talk to everybody else. I know. I'm sorry, Stefan. I don't know what that is, honey, though. It's freaking me out. It's a little deep ingrown hair. She may hit me. So basically, we had a conference call last night with Cornell. And so, Jody, if you're on, you can correct some of my medical mishaps and stuff like that. So we have a doctor on that is very intelligent and will correct me when I'm wrong in my explanation of what's going on with River. So River, so after all his tests, I'm like picking her, she's getting mad. After all of River's tests, after his tests and after, you know, countless procedures, I wouldn't say countless, but a couple of different procedures and examinations and going over and over and over again what's going on and several real big experts on what's going on. First, they've never seen this before. So if everybody remembers Jolene from Odd Man In, oh my God, look at these guys. Hold on, let me just show you these guys. This is ridiculous. So everybody's over here surrounding Katniss's area. Look at everybody, so sweet. So everybody's really sweet, totally relaxing, hanging out. There's King Carl in a weird spot over here, which is so weird that he's this far over here, but whatever. So everybody's hanging out. So we've had like several long discussions with Cornell about River's future, River's current condition, what the next few months looks like, what possibly the next few years look like if that's a situation. So I'm going to go into great detail. Yes, Anissa, thank you so much. So Patreon is where you find out everything. It's a monthly donation and you find out everything first. But I need a little help from you guys, so I'm going to get into this. Please, if anybody jumps on and asks, how River, how Petey, where's Sullivan, please just explain to them that I'm explaining because I can't get distracted by people jumping on, so and I don't want to be rude and everything like that. So, yeah, I'm sending River sponsors out an email tonight. Yes. So River sponsors will get an email before we go public with this information. I'm going public now on this information on a smaller venue, but I am sending everybody pictures and details. All Rivers sponsors will get an email tonight. Right after this live, I was having Wi-Fi problems in the house, and that's why it didn't go out sooner. I couldn't log into the sponsorship account. So I apologize, but I'm on live and I kind of want to tell everybody about it. But you will get this in, the sponsors are going to get this in the medical detail that I'm going to skip because I can't remember all of it. But I promise that you will get detailed email about what's going on with River as soon as I get into the account, because I'm blocked out of the account for some reason. So initially we thought that River, and we're told that River was stepped on by his mother, and his leg got crushed, and that was the story. And when we took them to Cornell, the story was this weird, and I will do it. I can't get into the donor account, and I don't know what the hell's going on. Like our initial, we were told that that River was stepped on, and that's why he's having issues and everything like that. It turns out after all the tests, after all the, CAT scans, ultrasounds, like x-rays, everything you can possibly think of, it's not the case. So the case is he has a very bad infection, and Jody can jump on and remind me the names of the infections, but there's an infection in his spinal cord, not in his spine, in his spine, exactly what Jolene had from Odd Man In, and he has an infection in the growth plates and the leg of the affected leg. The leg is short, so because of the infection, the leg never grew. And he's got no flexion and nothing in that. So it's basically a straight leg pointed down and does not move. So his leg does not move at all. It's short. It's a couple inches shorter, and it probably won't grow. Even if we clear up the infection, it's not going to grow at the rate his other leg will grow. We'll just say, I can't even say that word. So osteomyelitis, that's the word. So he has osteomyelitis, a bacterial infection. So Jody's up here giving me cue cards. So and the leg is contracted, can't move it at all. So it's basically just there. His hip joint is okay. It's not what they thought. Originally they thought the hip joint wasn't a thing, and so he does have. The hip joint isn't as bad as they thought, but they did discover that, I don't think it's like, I don't know. I don't know what polio really is, so I don't know. So we had a serious conversation 2 nights ago about his condition, and there was a couple of different options. So one of the options was to euthanize him right there and then. And they said it would not be out of the realm of compassion to euthanize him the other day. He's happy. He's doesn't seem to be in pain. He might be a little uncomfortable. They really talked about euthanasia being a real option. And you can see I'm not crying, so we're good so far. They really were, they basically said, and they know, our team at Cornell is very in tune to what we do and what we feel and how our outlook is and what our mission is. And so, but they said, euthanizing this pig would be the right thing to do. Or a crazy radical surgery where you cut the ligaments, you cut the tendons, and very, very dangerous for several different reasons. The ligaments and tendons may not work again. And that's only to get the, hi Leslie, and that's only to get the leg to straighten. So his hoof points down. That's only to get the leg to go straight so that he doesn't drag the foot. He does not have functioning of that foot. So that leg is just straight out. It's fully contracted. He can't move it. So this radical operation, he'd have to be in a cast for a long time. He'd be in the hospital for a while. The risk of infection is really high. So literally them telling us, we'll do it, but it's radical. And the risk and the risk to benefit ratio is ridiculously low, and they wouldn't do it. And if it was their pay, and we agreed that's not an option. And then we had a conference call last night with a friend of ours who's a doctor, Cornell, and myself, and we talked about, taking him home. So he has scabies now too. So his skin, he's very contagious with scabies, so he can't come here. So until that's cleared up. So he is going to need to be there for another week. We are going to take him home. And we are hoping for a miracle. We are going to monitor him closely. We are going to bring him home and really give him the best life possible. Whether that's 6 months, a year, or he's a miracle and lives 15 years or 20 years. So this is what we chose. We met about it. We talked about it. We went into grave detail in talking about what we feel that we can do. And in talking to veterinary medical experts and human medical experts, we just have to make sure he's not in pain. But here's the thing. He's going to be on antibiotics for months. He's going to come home next week. So he's going to be on antibiotics for months. And he's going to come home and he's going to live a normal life. And we are going to get a miracle. And he's going to live for 15 years. And so, or 20 years. He's going to be a miracle. And here's the thing. Now, he's a Berkshire. Berkshires can get to be 600, 700 pounds. But he was taken away from his mother because of his leg at a very young age. So he didn't get mother's milk, the colostrum in the mother's milk. So he was malnourished. So, which in this case is almost beneficial, where the colostrum in the mother's milk would help fight the infection, but it would make him regular size. So we need to pray he's a very small pig and he's a run. Don't make me cry, Ma. So we need to pray that he's a very small pig and he's a crazy run, and we're going to manage his food really, really well. We're not trying to create a mini pig here, or a teacup, or a micro pig, but we are going to manage his nutrition to give him exactly what he needs. So we have to keep him slim and trim. We are going to do laser. We are going to do beamer. We are going to do red light therapy. We're going to do osseous loops. We are going to do acupuncture. We are going to do nutritional therapy. We are going to do C60. We're going to do CBD oil. We are throwing everything in our arsenal at this boy. And so, and we're talking to, and he's having a nutritional consult. We are doing everything. And we are going for a miracle. And I feel it, and 2 days ago, I felt like I got gut punched and beat up, and I was in tears for a whole day. I was so stressed and sad because I was sitting outside. The doctor called and said it's not good news. And then we really reevaluated the situation, and they've never seen a case like this before, so we're always getting firsts with these animals because we're willing to go above and beyond because of you guys. You guys are the we. You guys are the village. You guys help us do this. And so we're willing to go. Oh, you're very sorry. We're willing to go above and beyond, and we're not going to give up on him. And he's going to live in my room, and he's going to come out here, and he's going to be with these guys, and he's going to live in the pot place if he wants to live with the pot place. He's going to live with the big pigs if he wants to live with the big pigs. And we are going to monitor his comfort. You know, I do massage, so bringing, you know, blood flow to that area through massage, with the laser, with everything that you helped us achieve, we are going to be able to give him the best life possible. And we feel positive, and here's the thing, he was born like that. And this is what my friend who's a doctor explained to me, and she talked me off the ledge. My friend, I don't know if she wants me to mention, but she talks me off the ledge all the time. I am always, oh, Anissa, you're so sweet. I am always, I know, Mom, I know, right? So I am always, I'm emotional. I have people in my life who, Candace is coming in here. You coming in here, Candace? You coming in here? She wants to sleep with her family. So I have people in my life that help me through this stuff, and because I'm an emotional person, and so I have people. I know you know, Jody. So so the thing is no, you know, I don't think it's a mental burden at this point, and it's just I'm setting myself up, but I'm not setting myself up because he's going to do it. I'm going to be extremely positive, but it's hard knowing you're taking home an animal who quite maybe is not unrealistic to think of a hospice situation, because we have to monitor him. We have to monitor him so closely, because if he gets into pain and he's sore or he gets an infection, it's unfortunately it's over. You know, we are going to do everything in our power to avoid that and give him. And when I talked to my friend who's a doctor, and she said, listen, if this pig was 3 years old and he got an infection and they took away his back leg and he was 500 pounds, there's no way he would survive. There's no way he would survive. But like a person who's born with one leg or no legs or no arms, this is all he knows, and he's going to adapt. And this is all he knows is this short leg. So we feel confident that he's going to adapt to this lifestyle. I was watching a video, just so happened 2 nights ago, of a baby, I guess a year old, that had no arms and was eating using a fork with his foot. And he was mastering, at 1 year old, he was mastering eating food with a fork, putting the food on the fork, switching back and forth between his feet. And so that baby only knows that. And it was so weird, because I saw the video like the night before I found out about River. And so, exactly, Jody. So that's where we are confident in this. And so I've been an emotional mess because I spent 24 hours basically in my head being told that he's going to come home to die. Hey, Brian. So he's going to, that's basically what I was told. He's going to come home and he's going to grow up and he's going to start being in pain. And when he starts being in too much pain, we can't control it and we have to say goodbye. So in my head, you know, of course, as human beings, you're like, okay, am I getting myself, I'm jumping into suffering. I'm going to jump into getting into a situation where I know that I have a year's time with this animal. And I am going to love him. I am going to fall in love with him. He's going to be my world. And he's going to be everyone, all 37 other pigs here's world. And we are going to love him. And you guys are going to love him. The hundreds of thousands of people around the world who watch us are going to fall in love with him. And then we're setting us up for an emotional disaster when he finally goes. And then we're all basket cases. And then we all got to get therapists. And we're all going to go crazy. And so I'm like, okay, so this is never about me. None of this mission is about me. This mission is about what's best for these animals. What's best for every single one of these individuals. And they are individuals. What's best for these animals. And what's best for him is to take him here, spoil the hell out of him, give him the absolute best life possible, and pray for a miracle. And technology in medicine changes so often that in a year's time there might be a surgery that can help him out. So I think the goal is to get him home, get him happy, get him healthy, and live his life and be happy and live in that day. So I think, and here's the point, and this is what I'm betting on, and I'm not a betting person. I don't gamble, I don't bet. So what I did is I did something big. I think it's big. And no one knows about this except Christina, and I think very few people. I think the doctors at Cornell know about this, and I did something. And the thing I did was I'm betting the farm on River. So the newborn is coming next Wednesday. And I ordered a sign. And I'm naming the barn Rivers Run. So he has no choice to live because he has to live in that barn because it's named after him. So the new barn official name, and this is the announcement, is Rivers Run. So he can't die. He has to be healthy because he has to live in a barn named after him. So I'm going to cry a lot right now. So I'm hoping the sign gets here when the barn gets here. And so he has no choice but to be healthy and happy and amazing because the barn is Rivers Run. And the sign is ordered and it's cut out. So you can't return it. And that's what it is. So he has no freaking choice to live. So we secured it, we did it, and we did it. So I made that executive decision, and I named that barn, and it's freaking Rivers Run. And he's got no choice now. Like, he doesn't have a choice in the matter. He needs to thrive because he needs to live in Rivers Run. And he probably will live in my house. We all know that. And not my house, the house. But it's Rivers Run. And it's always going to be Rivers Run. And it's going to be Rivers Run because he's going to change people. He's going to change people's perspective. He's going to change the way people eat. He's going to change people. He's going to make vegans. And that's what his job is. His job is to change the world. So we have a 12-pound baby that's 6 weeks old that has the weight of veganism on him because he's going to change the way people think about animals. And that's his job. And that's why he was born. And what happened is he was born with a disability that's going to save his life. Brutus was attacked by dogs that saved his life. All these animals are put in situations where they're suffering and then they're saved, and that saved their life. So River was born with a disability in that if he didn't have a disability, he would have 4 more months to live, and then he'd be slaughtered for food. And now he's going to live 15 to 20 years with a disability. So he's going to live 15 years with a disability. And that disability saved his life. And so Brutus getting attacked by dogs saved his life. Morty needing a hoof trim saved his life. Things like that happen. And I believe in karma, and I believe everything happens for a reason. And he was born to do amazing work. And that's what he's going to do. Because the prosthetic would be useless because he doesn't have use of the limb. So he would just drag. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just guiding him. I'm just his guide. But having a prosthetic won't work because it will just make, actually the leg being shorter is beneficial to him, because if it was longer, it would drag on the floor, and then that'd be a big problem, because then he'd need an amputation and it'd be an infection. So the new barn is Rivers Run. It will be here next week. We probably won't move pigs into it for months, because we have a lot of work to do in the interior, insulating, the electrician was here today. And so we have the plans for the electric for the new barn. We're spray insulating. We have to put walls up and stuff like that in the new barn. So we will, we're just going to do it. You know, it's Rivers Run. We're going to do it. Does anybody have any questions? I know about dipping. We'll talk about dipping in a second, but I'm on a subject right here, so let's stay on the subject. So does anybody have any questions about the condition, what he's doing, what we're doing with him? He will come home as soon as his scabies is cleared up. You know, that's it. That's the thing. Does anybody have any questions? Be smart, follow your heart. How you doing? Does anybody have any questions about River? Let's focus on River, people. Like, focus. If anybody jumps on and asks about anything else, I have to ignore you, because we really need to focus on one thing. So does anybody have any question about River specifically? And then I'll talk about a couple other things. No questions about River? He will be coming home next week. So it's going to be a very, 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 very crazy week next week. River's coming home. Hopefully Petey's coming home, and Willow is coming home. We also talked about Willow. He probably won't ever be able to bear weight on it, and that's not because of the strength. It's because it's too short. It's always going to be too short. He has an infection in the growth place that hindered the growth of it, and so it's never going to grow at the same rate of speed. Should I say third chance? I don't. What does that mean? I'm sorry. So it will never grow at the same rate of speed, so it's always going to be a short leg. And he's only 12 pounds, and it's a couple inches shorter. No, he had scabies before. He wouldn't have got scabies there, and now they have a whole ISO protocol. It's hard to say who he'd bond with. I think Winslow would be great. But he may live with the potbellies. If he chooses to live with the potbellies, if he is really small, he'll live with the potbellies. He might be a house pig. Who the frick knows? Morty's trying to be next in line, but the boy pees, and he ain't peeing in my house. So, Morty, Charles is next in line. There's a waiting list for the house. Charles is next, and then Rivers after that. So, any questions specifically on River? And then we'll go on to a couple of different subjects. Okay, so next week, so Petey, again, sorry about that. I had to cut off early. Petey had a full CAT scan today. I'm probably going to get a call any second, so I'm going to start wrapping this up. We still have our waffle going on. And we're going to add a $100 gift certificate. It is very contagious. Oh, thank you. Yes. We are adding a $100 gift certificate to this week's waffle from 3 Girls Vegan. I'll do another video in the morning. So I don't know where he's going to decide where he's going to live. We just named the barn in hopes to keep him spirit up. So PD is having a full body CAT scan today. They are worried that he has an infection in his teeth that's causing discharge out of his nose. We have a $500 match. That's awesome. Thank you, Brett. Brett's doing is that you, Brett? The $500 match for Brett? We have a $500 match this weekend for the waffle, and we added a $100 gift certificate to 3 Girls Vegan, which is really cool. They messaged me tonight. And that's just going to go towards Petey's and Rivers' medical care. Because Just a lot of pigs at Cornell. Thank you, Brett. And then we also have the chicken implants to do again, which is like $4,600. There's a couple different infections going on. I'll text you. I don't remember the names. Thank you, Brett. So we do have a $500 match this weekend. So Petey's coming home. Hopefully, we're hoping that he had. They think it's elbow arthritis, but we don't know yet. And if he has elbow arthritis, he's getting joint injections, and he's gonna have to have a dental consultation. Yeah, that can definitely be causing the snoring and the discharge. And so he's having a dental consultation, the CAT scan. So everybody, it's a lot going on, you know. So and then Willow, I'm gonna pick up Willow the beginning of next week. So we will have 3 pigs coming home from Cornell. Petey's lungs are completely clear. His lungs are completely clear. His lungs are great. That's why he was able to have anesthesia. We don't know. I'm waiting for the call now. I'm legit waiting for the call, like right this second. They usually call about 9 o'clock. So I'm waiting for the call back from Cornell to find out what the CAT scan said and everything like that. Make sure you check out our YouTube page. Gene has been working really, really hard on it. Pitchfork Warrior. It's really awesome. Whoa, we are getting close. Oh, thank you, Adelia. Thank you, Dawn. Whoa, I think we are close to the match. Whoa, I think we got the match already. Yeah, I'm freaking out about Petey. We're just worried there's something like way worse going on. You know, his brother and sister, or brother and brother, or sister and sister. He had 2 other pigs that he lived with that died, and we don't know how they died. So it's a little scary. So we just don't know what the situation is with them. I'm gonna walk my way out over here. Katniss went into her little area, which is super sweet because it's hot in there, I think. It's going to be 60 degrees tonight, which is really hot for us. I know Penny's in there sleeping somewhere. Sorry. Wow, it's really... Did you hear all the frogs and all the animals in the woods? I will let everybody know on Patreon about Petey and Petey sponsorships. I'm just having problems with the donor website. So please, we got a bunch of new patrons today, and I can't thank you enough. We really want to push the Patreon thing because it allows us to make this shit. Holy shit. Whoa, thank you, Nissa. Holy crap, holy. Wow. Whoa. Wow. Thank you, guys. Holy crap. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't get an update on Petey. I didn't get an update on Petey because, I don't know why. We're waiting right now. That's awesome. This really helps with his, this really helps with his bills. We have an expensive couple weeks of bills going on there. Thank you, the village. Anonymous, thank you, Brett. That's awesome. We definitely met our match. It's on the bottom. Todd and Christina went to Walmart, so I have some alone time, which is awesome. Lyle update. Whoa. Lyle update. Oof, this is a big one. I'm sorry. This is a Lyle update. Shit. Wow, I didn't even think about this. I got so distracted. Lyle update. You ready for a Lyle update? I'm going to let Lyle outside for the Lyle update. Hold on. Crocodile, let's go. So, you know, I didn't want to do the endoscope with Lyle because I was worried about him going under anesthesia because he is, come here, boo-boo, because he is an older dog. Lyle is an older dog. He's probably 13 years old. I I talked to the doctor about Lyle today, and Lyle is in awesome shape. So they don't think it's gastritis. They think it's a bacteria in his stomach that causes him to throw up. So he's going to go on 3 antibiotics. And after he's done with the antibiotics, he could stop all his medication. There's absolutely no sign of cancer. Let me say that again. There's absolutely no sign of cancer. And he's doing amazing. I was blown away. I think we go on the premise that no news is good news, so I wasn't pushing it, waiting for information from him. He's on probiotics. So he is doing amazing. He's had so much energy today. I think he knows it too. He has so much energy today. He is doing so awesome. I don't want to jinx or anything, but he is cancer free. It's just a bacteria in his stomach that can be treated. They're sending the antibiotics from Cornell, and it's awesome. I was blown away. I was in the car. I was freaking out. No, Lyle's not the Yorkie. He's the mutt. I don't know where the frick he went. Excuse me, Mr. Lyle. I don't know where he went. He just left. Lyle, Candy, come on. So I was blown away. I was expecting, and I always get nervous when I get calls from Cornell because you just don't know what's going to happen. And, I know, I didn't even, Lyle, is this, oh yeah, what do you eat? He was so hungry today. Come here, Bubba's. Show everybody your fancy face. This is his fancy face. You good boy. You need a bath. He needs a bath. Look, hi everybody. Hi everybody. I'm healthy. I need a bath. I stink. Yeah, so I'm so happy. I mean, he is my best boy. He's the reason I do what I do. He is with me all the time. And then there's my little, hi, Candy. And then there's Candy. Candy, I can't have 2 dogs on here now. You want to come up? So he's awesome. I'm super, he's very happy. He's been very happy today. Right, Boo-Boo? Right, man? You good boy. He's my boy. He's awesome. I was so happy to get the news, and I was so reluctant to get him the endoscope because I didn't want him to go under anesthesia. I was crying when they called me that he woke up and he was ready to be picked up. And then I was like in my car backing up the trailer, and then they call and I'm like, oh shit. And I'm very like listening to the tones of their voice. Is it bad news? Is it bad news? And the doctor, I was like screaming on the phone with the doctor, and he was laughing because I was just telling him how amazing he was. I was like really just loving on the doctor on the phone, and he was awesome. And they're sending out medication, and he should be completely fine. Right? You're going to be completely fine. You're a good boy. He's a good boy. No cancer. No cancer. Because they were a little thinking there could be a cancer, but they wanted to roll it out. But he is my amazing sidekick. And, I think that's that word. Yeah, look at Jody. Jody's like, bam, 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 bam. You go, Jody. We'll give you a pass on some of your naughtiness for what you're doing tonight. But I'm going to get going because I think Cornell's going to call in a little while. But thank you so much. The update, like I said, please pray for Zippy from Ziggy's. He needs our love as well. But, we feel like we turned a negative news about River into a positive. We still need prayers for Petey. Willow's going to come home next week, and Lyle's feeling great. Check out the waffle. We still need... It is almost like you went to med school. Yeah, where'd you go to med... Did you go to DeVry? DeVry Med School? Does everybody know DeVry? Look at him. He's so cute. He's like the best dog in the world. Thank you, everybody, so much for all your continued support. It's really good news all around, I think. we're just hoping that Petey, we really need Petey to be good. We really need the, yeah, she went to DeVry for refrigeration and a doctor degree. She knows how to do refrigeration too. Right, Jody? She can fix your AC. And it was online. She can fix your air conditioning unit and she can, do surgery on you. That's what DeVry will do for you. I don't know if everybody remembers DeVry. Do you guys remember DeVry? Yeah, she can do refrigeration. She can change your oil. She did welding. She did some welding, right? Where you go? Where the frick did Candy go? Candy's walking. Who the hell? Where is she out? She's making pishies. Okay, so I'm gonna go wait for Cornell's phone call. Call it 1-800-JODY if you need your oil changed, or you need something welded, or you need your AC fixed. Jody could, or you need your kid to have a doctor. So yeah, you guys know about DeVry. I don't even know if they're still around. I feel bad because if there's anybody that graduated from DeVry, that's not very nice. So good on you if you graduated from DeVry. That's funny. We could have used you this week, Brian. I'll tell you about later. I remember the commercials too. That's so funny. Okay, everybody have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Jody, yeah. Thank you, Village people. You guys are amazing. And we'll go live again tomorrow. Check your Patreons. Check your sponsorship. I'm sorry for the delay in sponsorships. I can't get into the account for some reason, so it sucks. Jody, I'm thinking about putting central air in the house. What do you think? Have a great night, everybody. Give love to all. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Village. Peace, love, and pegs.